and welcome back. This is chapter 70 of our Let's Play Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So we've kind of gotten like sort of the happy ending that we wanted, in that we've reunited the family, but obviously our Odyssey hasn't really quite come to an end because the cult still freaking exists. And until that is wiped out, I am not going to consider this game finished, at the very least. I mean, there's still like the DLCs and all of that as well to deal with, but that is like for way later. And I believe one of them involves a Medusa, so I'm like, yeah, let's deal with that later. I'm just so not ready for that shit, man. I've seen like a video or two on that. That looked terrible. See, this is the problem, right? I love Outside Xbox, and pretty much if they release a video, I'm watching it, even if there's spoilers. Like, it's just the way it goes. And I kind of like don't tend to avoid any of their videos. And so I've seen their video, well, Outside Xbox and Outside Extra, and they've done a video on the DLC for Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which includes, I think it was a Medusa, and Ellen looked like she was having a really tough time with it, so I'm like, I'm a little bit scared of it at the moment. And she was like, and she had like a level 50 character, so I'm like, oh, maybe a little bit later, we'll see. But for now, we're off to meet Socrates in the cemetery of Athens. Okay, so full disclosure, yesterday, well last night, I was supposed to, well I was hoping to record another episode of
I should stay hidden if I don't.
Instead of what I ended up doing was playing Papers, Please, and then getting distracted by starting a playthrough with Alexios, because I wanted to see the different decision sort of points and all of that, and then I realized that I was incapable of making other decisions in some of the points because I just couldn't. Oh, anyway, here.
Behold, I've kept myself alive.
It was the one job I gave you, Socrates. I knew you could handle it.
I would have attempted it even if you hadn't told me to.
It's not as easy as it seems, staying alive. There's not many of us left.
Then let's pay tribute to them. Though they aren't here now, they were here once. Come with me. My opinion on death is a nebulous one because I know nothing about it. Therefore, I know I shouldn't be afraid.
I'm not afraid either.
Many are because they don't know what death holds for them. One can only trust that the gods know for certain.
Yeah, I don't have much of an issue with death either, to be honest. I figure if it's gonna come, it's gonna come, and there isn't gonna be a whole lot I can do about it. Unless it's something I can prevent. If it's an inevitable death, then it's inevitable death. I'm not big on suffering, though.
Think wisely, although no one can truly know anything.
I think that's kind of his like general thing that he always says. Is he taking us to Phoebe's grave?
Phoebe. I treated her like a child.
With the intent to protect her, you were not only her friend, but her guardian.
Thank you for giving her the burial she deserved.
There are countless others here in Elysium. The blessed have earned that eternal happiness. One of them is our great Pericles.
Athens owes him a debt for all he's done.
They didn't call him the first citizen of Athens for nothing. A man of many contributions, but also a private man.
You know what? I'm gonna go with I wish I'd known Pericles better, because I do.
If only he had shared his burden.
We only knew him as he presented himself to be, but who's to say that wasn't his true self?
This war has taken so many. Even Brasidas fell.
Maybe so, but as a Spartan, he fulfilled his duty and died on the battlefield.
I could have helped him more. He was on my side.
Your survival avenges him. He will be honored as a hero.
The people will remember how we brought down Cleon.
Apparently, soldiers found Cleon on the beach. A casualty of war, perhaps?
Couldn't say. It's hard to recall what happens in the heat of battle.
Either way, Let him spend his eternity in Tartarus for what he has done. And be certain our friends wait for us in the light.
I drink to that.
Who am I to say no?
Time to party, Socrates. That's actually quite fitting. I do quite like that there was bit of that kind of closure.
Well, this has supplied me with plenty of new material for my next play.
Remember how Cassandra took the monger to task for all of Corinth to see? That would shoot a drama.
There's been no love scene yet. Let me provide that inspiration now.
No, thank you.
Beauty is short-lived. You may as well use it, Alcibiades.
And to that, I raise my drink.
You don't actually need much, you know, anything to raise a drink. To us, to progress, or to Athens? Well, it's not going to be to Athens because we are Spartan and we're fighting for Sparta. To progress, I mean, we've made some progress, but we haven't exactly achieved everything that we need to achieve yet. So maybe just to us, for surviving and for doing all that we've done.
To us, who have persisted through everything, and to those who wanted to persist.
A tribute as good as your singing.
And to the gods.
Screw the goddamn guards. Well, at least for Cassandra's case,
Now,
anyway.
dear teacher, I think you should whisk me away for our private lesson.
I'm afraid I haven't had enough wine for that, Alcibiades.
Then someone fill his cup.
I feel to a certain extent maybe I should have done this part at the end of last episode, because it does seem like it's kind of like closing things up and down. But we are not done yet, are we? Because we still have like all of the Atlantis quests and stuff to do and things like that. So we haven't quite finished the game, and that's fine. We will continue. So we still have to deal with the Boeotia. We still have to deal with the Odyssey component of all of the different leagues and stuff as well. So that's kind of what we're going to look at, and have a look at all of the side content that we've got as well. So we've got another legendary animal to kill. We've got more, I believe there's more side quests around. I can't remember where they were. So as I said, I've started a new playthrough with Alexios, and one of the reasons I did do that is because to see if I can actually save Brasidas. Sounds odd, I know, but I do really quite like Brasidas, and I'm actually quite sad that he died. And I wanted to see if there was a different ending to it, and I didn't actually want to look up a guide. So I'm doing a full other playthrough. Just I am recording it, but I won't be doing anything with it in terms of like actually uploading or anything, because I do have a plan with something I want to do with AC in terms of like an analysis sort of thing, and I will be doing that later on. But more importantly, I'm thinking of maybe doing like a Learn with Odyssey sort of thing, where I kind of put together some of the legends and stuff and some of the Greek myths, etc., and kind of like tie it into Odyssey gameplay and locations and do all of that. But that's like something I'm thinking about. I haven't committed to it yet because there's so much things to commit to. I still am finishing off Papers, Please. I'm on my third playthrough, which is, you know, by the way, I didn't realize just how difficult the perfect playthrough was going to be. And it was an absolute freaking disaster, by the way. The perfect playthrough required so many resets, and like it was horrendous. It was like actually quite horrible. Oh, there's the side quest I was looking for. It was, oh my god, it was so much freaking. Yeah, so there was actually like trying to get a absolutely perfect sort of thing required a lot of attention to detail. Which I don't exactly have right now. and I was never like super good at details of stuff. So there's some of that. So it's actually been quite difficult, let me tell you. But it has been fun. So I did the perfect playthrough, which unlocks the endless mode. So I did like the most hard playthrough the first time, and now then obviously the playthrough with Rana. That's the second, like that's technically the first playthrough. Oh, what's this?
Get out of that cage right now!
It's for your own good.
Huh?
You're being superstitious.
Huh? Ooh, hello.
Are these people harassing you?
Harassing him? We're his parents!
I told you, Mother. This is for your protection.
Protection from what, exactly?
He just got back from Delphi. Spoke with the Oracle. Been out of his mind ever since.
She revealed my prophecy. My mind has never been more clear. She said I would do unspeakable things to my parents. That Mother's blood would stain the earth. And Pater would scream to the gods in agony.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go with don't believe the Oracle. Like, we've been burned, man.
Oracles and prophecies do more harm than good. You should listen to your gut. What are you doing?
Listening to my gut. And it's telling me my parents will suffer if you don't help me.
Here we go.
Of
You could
course.
save my parents from my vicious wrath.
You don't have a vicious bone in your body.
Quiet, Pater. Me and the Misios are talking. My sword and shield. Gifts from Mater and Pater. We must return them to my parents, so they can defend themselves from my ferocious temper.
Right, sure, why not?
All right, Supidio. I'll get these weapons for you. For a price.
Of course! My parents will gladly pay you for your troubles.
What?
What?
Seek out Costa, the village blacksmith. I brought him the sword to be sharpened not too long ago.
And the shield?
This will be trickier. I'll explain when you return from the blacksmith.
Can't wait.
You mustn't free me. These ropes are the only thing between my parents and my wrath. Please,
Right.
Misthios, go see the blacksmith and get me my sword.
This quest sounds ridiculous. I love it. It's actually quite cute. I kind of like this. What's going on?
Aphrodite on Earth. My name is Costa, at your service.
Cassandra.
Whatever you need, name it, it's yours. I could bend some metal for you, oil those rippling muscles, fix that broken spear.
I'm looking for a sword. Belongs to Supidio.
Ah, Supidio. Love that boy. Bit on the thin side, if you ask me. His parents feed him nothing.
Yes. Well, he needs his sword back.
And I'd love to give it to you. His sword, I mean. But I can't just hand over swords to every gorgeous warrior who walks by.
Okay, now I'm really wanting to see what he's going to say when Alexios is on this roll. Okay, so there's a couple of reasons I'm started a playthrough with Alexios. One of them is because I wanted to capture footage because of the thing I may or may not do, and two, because I wanted to see what's going to happen if I side with Brasidas and save his life, and three, because you know what? After having listened to him for a while as Demos, I've actually gotten used to his voice, and I actually quite like it now. His voice acting isn't as amazing as Cassandra's, I will 100% give you that, but he's actually not bad. And I am actually quite enjoying the eye candy, to be honest. I mean, Cassandra's gorgeous, and hell yeah, she's been a good eye candy, but like, you know, girl needs a cute guy's butt to stare at every now and then. I just need to find an outfit revealing enough to be able to stare at his... I mean, sorry, what? There is at no point that I was thinking of just leering at Alexios behind the whole time I was playing as him. Yeah, no point at all. Anyway, just give me the goddamn sword.
Just give me the sword, or I'll make this a day you'll never forget.
Oh, there's no need to get all heated. Tell you what, I'm drinking wine with someone special tonight. And I'd really like to make a good impression. But there's a small problem. My spear is also broken.
What a shame.
But there are special flowers in the forest beyond Xerxes' military fort. Planted by Aphrodite herself. They really help to, reforge, if you know what I mean.
Fine. I'll get the flowers and you'll give me the spear. I mean, sword. I mean, don't go anywhere.
That was actually too good. Oh my god. Oh god. Okay, it's way too hot to be laughing like this. Oh my god. Sorry, where was I going? To fetch the flowers. Xerxes military fort. You can pick them in the forest at the center. Okay, so it's gotta be around here. That was actually like way too good. That is like really, really epic. I honestly feel like I've seen this quest before, but holy shit. Have I watched like a video with it in it? I don't know, because I do remember watching a couple of you know, Let's Plays with Outside Xbox and Eurovision before AC Odyssey even came out, because I was interested in it. And one of their videos is what convinced me to actually buy the goddamn game. But I don't know if they played through this in one of them, or did I play through this at some point? I don't think so. I saw for the quests haven't repeated. I don't think the quests have repeated, and I haven't been to BOT before, I don't think. So I must have seen it somewhere. But oh my god, that's hilarious. That is just way too funny. And oh god, that was good. I enjoyed that. And I needed a bit of a laugh. Okay, so at the moment it is like stupid hot and humid. I have the aircon going full at the moment because it's that hot. Unfortunately, I also have a very clingy cat, which is not helping matters at all. And on top of all of that, I did have an outing with my parents today. Oh my god, bear. Bear, 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 bear. Bad bear. Bad bear. Have some Ring of Chaos, bear. Ring of Chaos. No, no, don't like the Ring of Chaos? Yeah, not many bears do. How about just go away? Thank you. So I went out, and today's like, okay, not today. But it's Australia Day weekend, which is like the equivalent of like July the 4th, I think, with you Americans. If there's any Americans watching. It's basically like our national day sort of thing, which is also like a bit controversial considering that, you know, there's the whole issue of the Aborigines and the fact that Australia pretty much like stole the land from them and their kids. So it's not, yeah, there's some issues. But so anyway,
enough to stoke the blacksmith's flame.
Cassandra, you shouldn't be adding to the fire with these entendres. Anyway, so it's like long weekend. So today's Sunday when I'm recording this anyway. It'll go up on Monday, but so we my parents weren't obviously not working, so we were supposed to meet yesterday, but it was like super hot and Costco was closed. And so today we met up. We went to Costco, which was like, by the way, chock full of people, and like it was actually quite horrendous and disgustingly hot. But I did, you know, walk around a bit. I'm trying to get my exercise levels up. And then we went into my parents' house. Had lovely dinner with the stuff we bought from Costco. Including fresh salmon. It was delicious. And then I literally passed out on that couch because I was too tired. My dad eventually woke me up and is like, how about you go home and sleep? Or like at least get yourself to a bed. Like there was a guest bedroom if you want to sleep there. And I was like, no, I want to go home. So I came home and I continued to sleep for a while. And then I woke up and now I'm playing games. So I'm like, I've also had like 3 showers today because it's so freaking hot. And even the aircon is not doing much because I can't turn the aircon like on all the way like I want to because the sound is so loud that it fucks up the mic. Because I have an old air conditioning unit. It's been around for like 8 years, so it's a bit old. But anyway, let's talk to this blacksmith and give him his goddamn flowers like his equivalent of Viagra.
Gorgeous, mis tíos. You take my breath away. Did you bring the flowers?
I can't even go flower picking without some beast trying to kill me. But yes, I have them.
Perfect. This will make tonight a night to remember.
I'm very happy for you. Now, what you promised?
Of course, of course. I was just wondering, since we're here, what if I took the flowers now? There's a clean spot in my shop where we could,
No. God, no.
I'm only here for the sword. I did what you asked. Now hand it over.
You break my heart, Mistios. But I'll make good use of the flowers. Here's the sword, as I promised.
I should get this back to Stupidio's parents before he does anything... Stupidio.
I really like that too.
Mistios, you've returned. Did you bring the sword?
I did.
Thank the gods. I knew I could count on you. But this is only one of the items I needed. And I have 2 parents.
So tell me about this shield.
Well, according to my parents, it was stolen while I was visiting the Oracle of Delphi.
Stolen? It's as good as gone, then.
I overheard Mater and Pater whispering about it. They mentioned the cave beyond the Red Lake. Talked about the thief as if they knew her.
Strange.
Go to the cave, Mistios. Bring me back my shield. Only then will my parents be truly safe from my fury. Mistios!
Oh,
at last.
I already had it.
Did you find the shield?
I did. Now, you can protect yourselves from... the prophecy.
So, you found the thief?
Oh yes, cut her in half. She won't steal anything from anyone ever again.
And what about the blacksmith?
He's fine. Could use a cold bath, but he's fine.
Thank the gods.
Thank you, Mistios. You spared my parents from my wrath. Now, if you would release me.
Actually, there's something your mother and I have to tell you. Your parents are...
Very happy to have such a caring son to protect us. Thank you, Mistios. We're all fine now.
Odd family.
Very odd family. So...
I should have never let my son go to Delphi.
I'm guessing that maybe his actual real parents might be the blacksmith and the thief that we killed without knowing that we killed them. I mean, that could be it. I don't know, but it kind of like, you know, stands to reason, right? Okay, so somewhere in Boeotia is where we need to go for this quest thingy to awaken the myth. Place the Sphinx medallion on the statue. The Sphinx statue in Boeotia is in the south part of Lake Copias. It's in the strange ruins. So I've apparently collected the medallion without knowing about it because obviously I cleared out this area. So I can't tell you where I got the goddamn thing. I can only tell you that I have it, and that's what matters, right? So it's in the southern part. It's in the strange ruins. Strange ruins. Ruins of Arm? It's kind of the only ruins that's there. The other one's a city, and that's a fort. I'm gonna go this way and see what happens, I guess. Oh god, that's a little bit far. I will teleport. I mean, fast travel. To about here, and maybe it will show me something. Right here, that's not showing me anything. I was really hoping that if I kind of like came nearby, like something might pop up that indicates. I guess we killed someone here and didn't collect their loot, maybe? I'm really thinking it might be the, well, I'm just gonna swing this way and hopefully it'll point to something. We need to awaken a myth. This is all for Atlantis thing, so it's kind of like what I'm looking at the moment. I do want to finish off the cultists as well. And that's kind of like, I think, a little bit more important because I do want to figure out who the freaking ghost is and I want to murderize them. When I'm playing as Alexios, I am going to take the main story a lot slower and I'm going to actually do a lot of the murderizing and all of that stuff first to defeat the ghost and all of that first. and then kind of see if that changes anything, just to see, because so far I've only played like an hour or two, but I've changed like the kind of the ways I've done things before. Like, so I've gone for a little bit more of an aggressive, combat-y attitude. I'm gonna go here to the ruins. Maybe that's where I need to go. But as I did that, I realized that, for example, I ended up. So far, when I've played Catalonia, whenever I did the guys stealing the obsidian eye thing, I was really careful, and I didn't actually, you know. Oh my god, maybe it's better if it's light. I'm not meditate while not on ground. I was on the goddamn ground. Maybe wet ground doesn't work. Maybe I need to be on firm ground. There we go. So when I did the stealing the eye in Catalonia, I was normally very, very careful, and I've never been spotted. But this time I was, because I went loud, sort of. And because I did, like, goons went to actually attack the vineyard. And I was like, okay, so that's different. There's a couple of things I still haven't changed, and I probably never will. Like, you know, when it comes to the plague situation, there is just a few things that I'm not quite willing to do, regardless. Where is this in here? This is a ruin. It's underwater. Kind of fits with the whole, you know, Atlantis thing. Loot. Is there a sphinx up in here somewhere? I mean, it'd be nice to figure it out before I drown. Ooh, blood. See a statue. It's a bit eerie, I think, underwater things. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of it. Okay, I'm drowning. I am so drowning. I am returning to the goddamn surface. Let me return to the goddamn surface. Okay. There seems to be something here. It just says, it just pointed out the ruins. This is actually really, really annoying. Okay, so, alright. This is definitely the southern part of Lake Copias. Unless... Is that a ruin? I don't think that was a ruin. Maybe around here or somewhere, like maybe there's a statue of a sphinx. I'm just gonna dive underwater one more time to like double check. It's not here. Oh, I wish there was like a torch I can light up in the water. Someone give me a glow stick. That'd be awesome. Apparently there is an item I can eventually get. I still haven't figured out what it is. Something about like a spear of Poseidon that allows me to like stay under the water like indefinitely, which would be quite awesome. I could definitely use that. But I feel like it should be underwater. We are talking about something for Atlantis after all. It is quite peaceful in here. But I'd be a lot more okay with being so far underwater if like there was a bit more light and the water wasn't so dirty. Well, it's not dirty, but it's cloudy. Anyone see a sphinx statue? Anyone at all? Looking for a sphinx? Oh god, this is annoying. I mean, Logically, it feels right to have the statue, like, under the water. Right. I'm going to say it's not under the water for now. And go to... like here maybe? Entry to the waterways? And kind of look around for a statue, I guess. I was quite hoping that a little notification thing would pop up and it would show me. So I've collected the medallion. So the medallion that they're talking about is this thing. No, that's Jupiter's shield. I guess I didn't give it to him after all. Okay, so this, I've gotten this somewhere. But I don't actually remember where I got it. Because as I said, I just clear out areas and I complete quests without meaning to and do crazy things. Which is what happens. And to some extent, maybe by doing that, I'm actually missing out on some stories behind them. So I am going to be careful with that this time with Alexios's gameplay. So I am doing all of the quests concurrently, sort of thing. And once I'm quite sure that I'm actually not going to be fully clearing out areas and so forth at all, to just go with the quests, basically. Like Kefalonia I'm going to complete because we don't ever go back to Kefalonia from what I've seen. But I'm going to be taking a lot of experience, obviously I've gotten from playing through this playthrough in with me for the next playthrough. And it's kind of odd because I don't do immediate playthroughs again for a game. But at the same time, I have also learned that trying to go back to a game that you played a long time ago can be extraordinarily difficult and not fantastic. Okay, look. I'm a huge fan of Final Fantasy VII. It's the first RPG I've ever played. And I absolutely adored it, and it's kind of like what got me into gaming to begin with. So for me, it holds a very special place in my heart, which is fine. But the issue with it is that I tried to play it again, and I'm finding it really clunky, and it turns out I was a lot shallower than I would have liked, and I like pretty graphics, and so I'm very much looking forward to the remake. I will definitely pre-order the remake when it's ready to be released, and I don't actually care how long it takes. I just want it. One thing I will definitely say though is I'm probably never going to play any of the Kingdom Hearts games. I think the story of Kingdom Hearts games are really interesting, but for one, I don't really like Disney characters. I've never been, like, I like Disney characters obviously. I've loved The Lion King and Aladdin. But I don't really want, like, the idea of them mixing with, oh, maybe the ruins are at the freaking fort. You reckon? Oh, this is so freaking annoying. It says southern part. That is definitely not the southern part. But maybe like here is the southern part. I'm gonna go check it out. Okay. Because there's some ruiny things over here. Wait. I'm definitely facing north over that way. Southern part can even be kind of like around here. Maybe I'll go over here. Wait, is that like a statue or is that like a freaking camp? Anyway, I'm gonna go over there and I'll meet you there. No, that's like a pyre. Oh, you know what? Screw this. No, I'm just actually gonna... I'm just gonna, I don't know what to do. Oh wait, there's a building up there. Is that a building? That better be a fucking building. It looks like a man-made structure. Oh fuck it, I'll go and find out when I get there, I guess. So, all of this... Oh, whoa.
Is that? It can't be.
Oh, hell's yeah! Thank God I then randomly looked around whilst I was swimming. Oh dear. Okay. So, oops, sorry about bumping the mic. Hang on. How do I get up there? The usual, of course. Climb all of the cliffs and walls. And we can make it eventually. Hey, oh my god. How did this go unnoticed? This is like so not normal. This is Isu, isn't it? Actually, there's people nearby. Do they notice anything? They're like digging at the rocks. Are they doing archaeology or are they just digging at the rocks? They're just digging at the rocks. Lovely. Interact.
It must only work at night. I should come back after dark.
Oh god. Why is this person dead here? Oh god. Alright. Let's change it tonight. Why come back when we can just change the time? Or rather, you know, meditate as Cassandra's actually doing. Allegedly. Oh, there's like lights that are lighting up. Did you see that? There's like red triangles. Here you go, red triangles. Oh god. Okay, no jump scares, please. Whoa! Oh! What the? Lady! Not cool. Oh wait! Is she the Sphinx?
Another challenger.
Oh god.
I hope you're more resilient than the last one.
By the gods! The statue came alive!
I am no statue, child. If you cannot comprehend what stands before you, how are you to entertain me?
She's kind of beautiful.
What are you?
The Sphinx, the guardian of truth and knowledge.
Oh god, with a snake tail.
Why are you here?
The gods sent me to protect something, and I've been its guardian ever since.
I came here for another reason.
Oh, then tell me, little one, why are you here?
Oh, no! We're not going with the whole I've come to destroy you because she is so much bigger than we are and we only have little daggers right now.
You protect an object of great power. I have been asked to return it to where it belongs.
A most noble of causes. Sadly, I cannot grant your request.
There's too much at stake. I won't leave without it.
The power I guard is not for the weak-willed.
I can resist.
One must risk everything in the pursuit of knowledge. If you can answer my questions wisely, you will have proven yourself worthy. I'm alive, but without breath. I'm as cold in life as in death. I'm never thirsty, though I always drink.
A fish, right? Because the fish always it doesn't breathe because, well, technically it water goes over its gills and it kind of like draws oxygen out of it, I think. It's cold-blooded and it's always technically drinking water. I really hope the answer's not jellyfish because I have no idea how jellyfishes work. How do jellyfishes work? I know they're bad. I know you can get stung by them, but it's definitely not a crocodile. I can 100% say it's not a crocodile, but I just don't know enough about jellyfishes. And you know, don't judge me, but I'm just looking up really quickly at what jellyfishes do. Do jellyfish breathe? Do jellyfish breathe? How do jellyfishes breathe? Jellyfishes don't breathe in a stereotypical fashion as they have no respiratory system. They diffuse oxygen into their cells from water around them, and they require much less oxygen. Do jellyfish have cold blood? They are cold-blooded. Oh, god damn it. Do they drink water? I do not know. I still think, no, I still want to say fish. Oh god. I'm not good with riddles. I've never been very good with them. Now I'm all nice and confused because I just had to Google the whole jellyfish thing. But I think my instinct is fish because they are always breathing in water and jellyfish like float in the water. But from the sound of the way that they are, you know, kind of like absorbing the oxygen rather than drinking in the like the water and then working out the oxygen out of it, I want to say fish.
You're a fish.
You're highly perceptive.
Oh yes, is that right?
Never resting, never still, moving silently from hill to hill. It does not walk, run, or trot. All is cool where it is not.
Huh? Immediately I thought, wait. All is cool where it is not. That's gotta be the sun, right? I mean, the only, like, sometimes there is no wind. Sometimes, like, there's just no wind. And the rain, sometimes there's just no rain, but it says it was never resting and never still. And the only thing that never stands still, well, though technically we're the one that's revolving around it. Like, back in the Greek world, they wouldn't have known that we're the ones that are revolving, not the sun. So, well, technically the Sphinx is an Egyptian thing, but whatever. It has to be the sun. That's the only one that fits the first description. And never cool, where it is not, like, what? Yeah.
It's the sun.
Your perception is admirable. What is large yet never grows, has roots that cannot be seen, and is taller than trees.
A mountain, right? Because a mountain is taller than trees. It has roots, but it never grows. I mean, at the end of the day, a city is always growing, so that's not gonna work. Tree is also growing, so that's not gonna work. I'm thinking mountain. It has to be the mountain. Yeah, mountain.
A mountain.
How fascinating. You are an interesting one. Now, take what you have learned and touch the symbols that reflect your choices.
Huh? What? So the first one was a fish. And the other one was a sun. Sun. And the third one was the mountain. That's a mountain, right? Yeah. That's right. Oh! Oh God. Are we killing her? Oh no!
Outwit our oppressors. Hide our truth within lies.
What the? What the? What did I just do? Oh, so this person was basically like possessed by the Sphinx? Whoa, that was kind of scary. I'm not actually quite sure if okay, no, I'll be honest, I did quite enjoy the riddles. It's been so long since I did the whole riddle thing. Like, the last time I ever did anything with the riddles was probably back in primary school. But that was like both kind of cool and like both kind of really, really hella freaky. So I think we still have more of these Atlantis quests. And I have to go to Kythera, Lesbos, and Mesera. I have a feeling that maybe like the Atlantis stuff isn't actually a part of the main story, maybe? I don't know, but I do actually quite enjoy this. Like, that was quite, like, really quite cool as a quest. Like, the idea of the Sphinx and, like, bring her back to life, and then, but the last bit was a bit bone-chilling. Like, it was, the unknown voice part was kind of a little bit scary. But then, I don't play horror games for a reason, man. Like, I am, like, so kind of, like, I'm scared of everything. But I'm going to start killing the cultists, I think. That's what I'm going to focus on. So that's what we'll do next episode. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this chapter. I hope you come back for more, even though technically we finished the main story. But anyway, most of all, as always, I hope you have a lovely, lovely day. Mwah!